and welcome. Oh my god, I just knocked the world out of bottle. This is going great. Welcome to the first ever video on this channel. If you're anything like me and you start and stop YouTube channels like crazy, hi. I'm hoping to be consistent. If I'm not, I'm very sorry, and this channel's dead and nobody's ever seen anything. Anyway, I like reading. I have friends who like reading. Two, in particular, who you'll be hearing about and seeing in this video in particular. Now, both of these friends have at least somewhat recently acquired a 5-star read. I think you already know where this is going. Well, I hope you do. Did you read the title of the video? Anyway, I'm going to be reading their 5-star reads. Wow. Awesome. So, after I finish reading their 5-star reads, I should probably tell you what they are. So, my friend Marley, she has just finished the Cruel Prince trilogy, and we both read the Prisoner's Throne duology before reading Cruel Prince, which was a miscalculation on my part. Yeah, anyway, I didn't particularly like the writing, but we'll see if Cruel Prince is any better, and if I was just lost during Prisoner's Throne, and that's what the issue was. So, she rated Cruel Prince a 5-star, so I'm going to be reading that book. Then, the second book that I'm going to read is one that was read by my friend Seth, and that would be the Dumbledore book, like Lies and Secrets of Dumbledore, something along those lines, by, of course, J.K. Rowling. Yeah, so those two books, which are both, I guess, in tandem with being in series, you know, like they're a part of very famous book IP. Yeah. But my mom is going to be here, and we're going to go to Target before getting dinner tonight. And I know that they sell Cruel Prince at Target. So guess what we're buying when we go to Target? Cruel Prince. Now, when it comes to the other book, the Dumbledore book, which is what I will be referring to it as for like the majority of this video, that one I'm going to buy later after I finish Cruel Prince, which should be pretty soon, and then I'll go pick it up at Barnes or something. I'll check to see if they have it at Second and Charles, which is a secondhand bookstore. Yes, I'll see if they have it there. If they don't, nobody, just gonna go on over to Barnes. But that's the plan. A very chaotic plan. Super secret spy mission. Yes. So, again, hello, welcome, and let's go book shopping. Y'all, this trip was so successful. I only showed you the clip of me getting Cruel Prince, but I got 2 other books. So obviously, we got the Cruel Prince, and yeah, fun, whatever. It's also like 10:30 at night. I went to Target at 10:30, well, actually at 9 o'clock. It's now 10:30. We did a whole bunch of other things. Anyway. Okay, so we got the Cruel Prince, which I'm actually really excited about, and I like the paperback. Then, I got The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, because believe it or not, I still haven't read it or watched the movie, so, you know, we're on even playing field here. Have not read it, and the Haymitch book is coming out, like, later next year. Like in March or something like that, which is crazy because that's like we're almost in December. So like that's soon. I think this video is coming this video is coming out in December. So like that's soon, y'all. Like what? And then I'm picking up my 2 little books, which are on like when I went there, I knew I was gonna get Cruel Prince, and then I was like, okay, well I'm gonna get this book. I turn and I go, I'm gonna walk down this other aisle where all these other books are, and I lock eyes with a book cover I've never seen before, but with a title oh so familiar. My favorite book, which you guys will probably hear me talk about, like my top 3 books in no specific order: The Book Thief, Daisy Jones and the Six, and If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan. So I see the title If He Had Been With Me, and a cover that I've never seen before, and lo and behold, there's a collector's edition, which of course I had to get my granular hands on because Target was having a sale, and it was buy 2 get 1, get them all like 50% off or something, 1 free. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the sale very much. Can't tell. But that means that I got a collector's edition hardback book. It has beautiful sprayed edges. The inside is also pretty. It has all these wonderful details. There's a soccer jersey and a soccer ball on the back. Look at it. Marvel in it. It is probably the most beautiful book I have on my shelf. And 2 other books. 2 other really popular books for $10 a piece. Which means that was amazing. Amazing, successful Target shopping experience. Which this little happy giddiness makes me really excited to start this book. And I'm not starting it tonight. I'm going to sleep. It's way past my bedtime. Yes. I'm starting this tomorrow. And honestly, I'm kind of excited for it, even though I didn't like this Princess Throne Stolen Heir duology. I think we have some redemption with Mr. Tailman and Jude Carden. So, I don't have my bag. It's okay. Yeah, really successful trip. Excited. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow when we start The Cruel Prince, our first book. First of all, first book that we're reading in this video, but first book I'm reading on this channel. You're witnessing history. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Good morning, everybody. So, I started Cruel Prince this morning, as you can see, and I opened the book, and chapter 1 is 1 second. So it's like, okay, I don't usually read the prologue, but might as well get some background on everything that's happening. And I think right now, I'm not far in, but I do like the book. I think my issue with the duology was I was like almost like getting ready to start a book slump. Like yeah, that's where I was. And so the writing didn't really speak to me. The characters didn't really speak to me. But this opening is definitely better. Yeah. So far, I like the premise, I like the setup, but I'll continue reading this today. I don't have anything to do, so this is going to be attached to me for the rest of the day. And I think maybe, I don't know, I'll update you soon on the Cruel Prince. Okay, so we've officially made it 50% of the way through the Cruel Prince, and I'm gonna talk a little quiet because it's nighttime. Out there is night. Shh, quiet time. Make sure you don't disturb the peace. Anyway, I'm actually really enjoying this book. I feel like the writing is a lot less, for lack of a better term, flowery in this original trilogy, because I don't remember if I said it or not, but I did read the Prisoner's Throne Stolen Heir duology, and I found that the writing was just kind of like it. Yeah. Anyway, real flowery, just really detailed, which I don't think I was necessarily in the mood for. at the time I was reading it, but I pushed through, which is why those books were, I think I rated the first one like I rated one of them a 3-star and I rated the other one a 2-star. But I am really enjoying this. I can see why my friend Marley likes this book. It does give very young adult fantasy. Like that's obviously what it is, and it's super popular at Quill Prince. But that is like at the end of the day, it gives you that comforting, I'm reading a YA fantasy, or in some other cases dystopian. Like it brings back those nostalgic memories. Speaking of nostalgia, I'm planning on rereading The Hunger Games, including our first ever reading of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, because of the Haymitch book that's coming out like in March. I'm so excited. Anyway, but because I've read the Prisoner's Throne, Stolen Heir duology, I like know these characters. Like I know Oak, I know Maddox, which I didn't realize he was such like an integral part of the story. I obviously know Jude and Cardan, but I've known of Jude and Cardan like much before I read the Stolen Heir duology, because they're everywhere. You cannot be a part of the online book world and not know of Jude and Cardan. Same way that you can't know of Feyre and Rysand, or give me another popular couple, guys. Come on. Anyway, the same way that you can't not know. Xaden and Violet, or Violence, from the Fourth Wing. Like in the very same way that you can't not know them and also be in the online book space, you can't not know Jude and Cardan, or just in general the Cruel Prince trilogy, because it is so popular and kind of in that Song of Achilles era of book talk specifically. But yeah, and so I'm noticing and I'm connecting a lot of things from the duology, which was probably a mistake that I read duology first. But I will say, this writing is just overall better for me from the duology. But yeah, 50% of the way through. Like I said, it's getting dark outside. I'm getting a little sleepy, so I'll probably pick up with you in the morning, or maybe if I continue reading at night, I'll like share something. If something crazy happens and I'm like, I have to pick up my camera right now and tell you guys, then I will. But until then, I'm going to keep on reading The Cruel Prince and hopefully finish it soon. I'm eating it up and devouring it. But I'll see you most likely probably in the morning. I look like I'm a mess, but that's okay. Where did the book go? Okay. So, I woke up early to finish Cruel Prince. It is done now. It is finished. And I think I'm going to rate it a 4.5 stars. I really did like this book. The writing, I don't know really what it was for me. I keep on saying it was the writing, but these were written by the same person. I just don't feel like. Anyway, yeah, woke up early to finish this. So I finished this, 4.5 stars, was fantastic. And we have an update from my friend Seth. He is reading currently, so it's not a 5 stars yet, but I'm pretty sure like in his brain it's giving him that 5-star feeling. And it's a book that I already own, and I've owned it for like a couple of months now, and I haven't read it, and it's a really popular book. So we're not reading the Dumbledore book. Sorry for anybody who is excited for me to read that. Hopefully you're happier with this selection. We're going to be reading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is nice and short actually. yeah, much shorter in comparison to the Cruel Prince, which I read in 2 days. Like, what? And this is technically day 2. So, like, yeah, we've still got a whole day left to read this. And, yeah, I'm excited. I think in my brain, I'm going to try not to, but there is this book which I tried to find before filming this clip, and I don't know where it is. I found it! I looked down, and there it was under this stack of books that's on the floor because I have a very small, tiny bookshelf, and it doesn't hold all the books that I own. But that's okay. And it is Christopher Grayson, The Girl Who Lived. I got this, I want to say 2 years ago in a, like, Christmas, like the 12 mystery books of Christmas, whatever, in a Christmas set, and I read it around Christmas time. Obviously, you see it's all pads up. It is like a 5-star book that, you know, like, lives with me. Like, if I have to give you, like, a mystery book recommendation, I'm probably going to give you The Girl Who Lived. So I'm going to try my hardest not to equate this with this, and these are 2 separate entities, 2 separate books. Trying to keep that in mind. But, yeah, keeping those 2 separate. I'm really, like, nervous to start this. I have high expectations, which is a bit of an issue, just because of how hyped up this book is. I don't want to be disappointed, but we're going to try and go into this book with a clean slate, and I'm super excited. I'm actually even more, like, super excited to reveal this to my friend Seth, that I read this book, because he's currently reading it, and I know that he loves it, so I'd be like, guess what? I read it too! Okay, now I'm just rambling. I do that a lot. I'm very sorry, but if you like hearing me talk, that's good. So, let's go ahead and start A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I am almost done with the book. Can you see that? It's like I've got a whole bitty piece left. So I wanted to read outside. You can't see. It's dark outside. What time is it? It is like 8. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm sorry, I'm just like so enamored with this book. Yeah, I could turn on the light and read outside. It might, like, induce the spooky vibes because it's dark outside and I'm reading a mystery book. But I don't want to be too scared, you know? I am so nervous to finish this book. Like, I'm nervous and also, like, simultaneously, like, really excited. Can I just say, Robbie and Pip's little friendship is so cute, and I live for it. But also, like, this mystery, like, okay, first of all, I am, like, pretty positive that I had watched Sarah Caroli read this book, and I think she spoiled a few things, but I watched it, like, years ago. Either years ago or a year ago, or, like, some amount of time away to where my memory is really foggy of it, which is great because usually if I read spoilers or I see spoilers, then it's just ruined forever. Like, I'm going to remember it. Like, I'm going to tell myself, oh, Tessa, you better not remember this spoiler when you go and watch this thing or read this thing. And then, of course, I freaking remember it. But for this one, I think, honestly, I have to go and pick up the rest of this trilogy eventually I might ask for it for Christmas. I'm being completely honest with you right now. But I cannot tell you, I cannot put into words how excited I am to finish this book. I was sitting in my chair and I was reading, and I closed, and I'm like, I have to pick up the camera right now.
Like, I need to talk about this with someone. These characters have my life. Like, honestly, if Pippa and Robbie were to come knocking on my door and say, hey, possibly could we, like, I would do anything for them, okay? Like, call me up if you need a favor. I will help you. Okay. Also, if you don't like hearing about the deaths of any animal, especially pets, not the book for you. If you cried watching A Dog's Purpose or A Dog's Journey, prepare to cry while reading this book, okay? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go finish this. And then I'm so excited that I get to go tell my friends that I read the books that they're either currently reading or that they've rated it 5 stars. And that I love them so much. God, okay, I really needed to get that out. This perfect venue, perfect venting venue. I love you. I will see you soon. Like, really soon. Really fast. I promise.
Thank you all for watching this video. I did just want to apologize for the video quality. My camera was not as good as I thought it was, and also I had to transfer a whole bunch of files and things like that, and it just didn't work. So I'm trying to find something that's going to be easier and better in the future. So I might just have to use my phone for recording, which sucks because I have to become an engineer to basically charge it, so I haven't been using it. But that's the reason. Thank you for sticking through if you did. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in another video. Bye.